Yo.
What it is, fool? This is the
Twin Brothers Podcast
with your host, Sean D. the Don, and my boy,
Rekardi.
Man, wow. We are here again. We're back, we're alive, and we are blessed, y'all. Man, how you feeling, man?
Shit, I'm feeling blessed, bro. How about you?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. I am feeling so much better that we are back with y'all. My fans, we missed y'all. We must let y'all know that we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all every time for tapping in with us. Man, it's been a good journey so far. Man, how many episodes we in so far? We like
six
so far. So we on episode 7. So round of applause for us. Round of applause for y'all for just listening to us every time, man. I thank y'all so much. And man, we're about to dive into this episode, man, because this is very serious. This is the episode about the corona. Like, the coronavirus. Not corona that's sipping on beer. The corona that is fucking up the world, got everybody going crazy.
Yeah.
It's destroying sports. I can't make no more sports bets, y'all. Man, you know how real it is to watch a game and then it this gets postponed and players about to get ready to go into court and then 2 seconds later they're like, oh, he's positive. They shut it down. Like, this is serious, y'all. First off, let's start off with the first things. Wash your hands. Wash your fucking hands. We ain't shaking hands no more.
No, ain't no more shaking hands.
I don't even think about giving mama a kiss no more. My mama was like, give me a kiss, and then she started coughing. I was like, you're going to have to take you in. I was like, hey, you got that Rona.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, it's getting hectic, man. I mean, we thought this was something like that wasn't serious at first. We know how social media is. We think everything's a fucking joke. So then after a while, you started paying attention because, we'd start, everybody, all our fans, man, start watching the news, man. I'm really not a big fan of watching the news, but I kind of started paying attention more and more each day about how it was overseas. It's in China. These are the people that ship our shit out, make our shit. Half of our stuff we wear is from China. iPhones, China. So then, you look up
all the drugs, bro, all the medication and shit,
I swear.
Bro. Niggas don't know. I wouldn't say niggas don't know, but yeah, all the drugs, bro. All the prescribed medicine. Yeah, China makes all that, bro.
Yeah, I didn't we gotta give I ain't gonna say we gotta give them praise, but we gotta be thankful for them. But it's kind of sucks because you gotta realize us being in America, we take things for granted. So when we look at other countries and shit, we think we're so much better than them all the time. But then it goes to them, and then the shit gets spreaded right back to us. Funny shit, y'all. I don't know how many of y'all watch The Simpsons, but
yeah,
man, that shit's scary, man. We always we live in a world of conspiracy, and we always think some shit's just weird. Even with the Kobe shit, they had a cartoon about that, bro. The Boondocks, the Popeyes, and the chicken and whatnot. But then this one, The Simpsons had an episode, episode 21, season 20. No, it's episode 20 or something, but it was in season 4 or some shit. But it was in 1993 about the coronavirus. And I seen that on Twitter, and I kind of got spooked out because I'm like, dude, that was 20 years ago, some shit like that. Nobody would even imagine. Now we've had all these other viruses, and we've had these other disease, Ebola, you know what I'm saying, MRSA, the swine flu. I mean, even with the plague, I would have thought the plague was a little more serious. Even just back in history, looking over it, I remember I watched. They was teaching us that shit in school. Yeah, and I'm like, man, motherfuckers are dying left and right. But this is something
Yeah, they say every 100 years it's a big ass epidemic or disease or virus or whatever that's gonna try to take us out.
Who the fuck came up with the coronavirus? Who even named that? Where did it even come from?
I don't know. It depends on. I never understood how people name viruses. It's probably whatever's in the DNA that they probably just throw together.
Yeah, somebody just randomly corona, and then they virus, coronavirus. It's just fucking stupid. But this is something we need to take serious now. Everybody, please don't panic, man.
It's not the end of the world. No, it's not. It's not the end of the world because at this point, if it was the end of the world, they would be having the president in a bunker right now. It's not the end of the world because if it was gonna get that bad, they've already had stuff that's talking about. Oh, Trump was next to a guy that didn't that was tested positive for it. I'm like, okay, if they would have took that, he wouldn't have got on a press conference outside the White House talking about this.
When Trump was trying to shake hands with people, they was hitting him with that
elbow. Bro,
he was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Nobody wants to shake your hand, Trump. You probably got it."
Yeah, bro.
Like,
but no, it was crazy, bro. I'll say this, bro, because it was a lady that had asked him like about the person that I guess was one of the leaders. I can't remember, but like somebody that was like literally next to him, and they was tested positive for it. And she was like, "Do you think you will be tested?" And he was like, "Well,
most likely."
Yeah, most likely. And it's just like he just couldn't say a straightforward answer because he knew he was in the shit. And I'm like,
yeah, he probably get that shit. Like,
yeah,
like bitch, you better go get checked.
Yeah,
like right now, like this ain't nothing to joke with, man. You know, I kind of feel like you got like people all around the world running in Walmart, grabbing all the waters, grabbing all the
food,
the milk. I seen the dude, he grabbed a whole fucking thing of ramen noodles. I was like, dude, they were like, you about to die of sodium. Like, like
you about to die of sodium.
Like, I'm just like, my head is like, all right, this is not the end of the world type shit because
my niggas, he had to grab all the noodles.
He grabbed all the noodles. Like,
bro, he was like, I'm going out with the cheapest shit ever, bro.
He said, hey, y'all. He said, look, I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I just care about these noodles, these ramens. He's like, he had every flavor, too. He didn't leave out, like, it was beef, chicken, the shrimp. Like,
the original.
Like, yeah, the original boys. Like, I mean, he even probably grabbed the old
the original. That's what I call it.
Not the original ones, the generic kind.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I call the original. Yeah.
Like, so then you got people. I heard a dude got stabbed.
Yeah, bro.
I said, damn, it's like it can't be this serious. I mean,
bro, it was ladies fighting, bro. They had a video. They had ladies fighting over toilet tissue, bro. Like they literally had ladies fighting over toilet tissue, bro. And I was like, bro, it's not that serious.
Like it's stupid. Like it's getting out of hand, man. Like I'm starting to realize that like we're already in the 3 months in the year.
Yeah, bro.
And like we've had a lot happen so far. This is one. They already said like the world was coming to an end. They said the asteroid was about to blow us up. They said it's so big that it would stop it would destroy humanization. I was like, okay, so you know what I mean? Like if that was happening, I'll take that more serious than you talking about this, coronavirus. But this is something like. Now they shutting down sports. This is something I've never seen. I've been on this earth for at least 28 years of my life, and so far, something like this, not fucking with it, bro. But, we got to be precautious. We got to be, ahead. But now everybody wants to grab hand sanitizer and wash your hands. Everybody wants to go home and clean, Look, this is specifically for the people that don't wash their ass. This ain't for other people because I clean. I like to make sure my place is clean. I sanitize everything, even when we like at work. Try to keep my hands clean after before I eat. These are specifically for the people that do not wash their hands. I've seen people take a shit, take a piss, and walk right out the door,
bro. Like nigga, like you don't understand how many times everybody has seen that out through their life, and you like nigga, I heard you just in here, just like I was right next to you, not paying attention, but nigga,
it down too,
nigga, I'm like, bro, you just got your ass up and said, phew.
All you hear is flush toilet, door open,
bro.
I'm like. I swear, I wish I would have known who it was. I would have got out with the toilet tissue in my hand. I would wipe my ass first. I was like, "Hey, you're nasty," because it's wrong for people that think like our hands are the most dirtiest things. I've heard my mom told me this when I was a child. If everybody knows this, fans, your hands are the most dirtiest thing on your body. Like so, if you touch something, yes, like we doorknobs, shaking hands, but the problem is. Nobody wants to sit here and take this shit serious until
some
the
shit
news
happens,
hit.
bro.
Until now you see, especially for me, like, man, I know half of my fans are even like you might tapping in if they're not into the sports bets. Man, we was losing some money. I just came up, and then the Pelicans they postponed that. I'm like, wow. So now we ain't got no basketball. If football was around, only thing we got right now is UFC. A little bit of somebody said lacrosse. I said, ain't nobody listening to anybody fucking with no lacrosse. No disrespect to the people that play lacrosse though. I'm just saying it's hard right now. It's a struggle. Everybody was coming up, nobody can't make no bets. The niggas over here playing the NBA players talking about we gonna take it to 2K and they gonna put the season on there. Talking about one of the they said Luke about to be on Twitch. I said
yeah, but everybody I think it's not something that's gonna kill everybody. I just feel like they just trying to keep because bro, it's like nobody wants to be sick. It don't even matter if it's something that can't even really fuck you up in the next 6 months. Nobody just wants to be sick, bro. Like you think about the last time you got sick, bro. Like you nigga, I don't want to have this feeling. and this is a disease that's that's 10 times worse than the flu, nigga.
You can't even cough around people. Like if I cough right now,
but look at a nigga and you like, bro, what?
I can't even like, you about to sneeze. Motherfuckers like, they make that face like,
hey,
what you got? Like, be careful now, ladies. To the men that like eating booty, better be careful,
bro. That don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, dude. I was like, somebody said it on Twitter. It was like, y'all here worry about this coronavirus. I need to worry about that booty virus. I was like, that's where it come from. I said, hey, I ain't gonna worry about that.
Y'all niggas is terrible.
The world got it's really horrible how something like this is very serious. Cause at the end of the day, people are losing their lives. Like, so, I feel like it's kind of rough to see people die from something like this. There's a lot of people like in Italy or something like this passing away from this, and it might be more. It might be more that we don't know. I always feel like the news is never going to tell the truth, the true truth. They're always going to leave something out, and that's why the president probably sitting here saying what he's saying, even though it's Trump. So unfortunately, I just feel like they're never going to really tell the real story about it, because if people losing their lives to this, or it's the fact that like you got schools shutting down, you got some people's jobs are not even. They're not like the NBA. They said something about a lot of people that's working in the concession stands that work for the NBA. Yeah. They're not getting no money. So shout out to the NBA players out there that's donating, that's putting up. I know Gobert put up like 500,000, but he should not. It's not at a point like that. Like what I'm saying, it's like at least he's reaching out to people. It's not his fault that he got it, but it's the fact that at least he's going out there. Like I said, that much money. Kevin Love. I've seen a couple other NBA players. Mark Cuban. Y'all know he's always gonna do something anyway because he's a GOAT. But it's like, this is something I feel like should be another wake-up call for the world just in general. Mm-hmm. But it's always going to be something else right after this shit. Like, even when we're done with this, there's going to be something else coming up right after. So, I'm just like, it's getting hectic.
Yeah. I'm like, I just feel like us as a world, we should just come together. Because at this point, it's all about banding together when something is against all of you, as in we're all people. So I don't know why we don't see that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is one thing that's all kicking our ass, and it was like it's still, and it's crazy, bro. The movies that people make and just like the apocalypse shit, bro. Like that should be it'll put you in a state where it's like, if that shit really happened, bro. Like I'm talking about where there's a possibility, bro. You never know. Yeah. Cause you just think about, cause you see crazy shit, and you like, man, like what's the old saying? I thought I didn't seen it all.
Yeah,
bro, like that shit, bro. I'm telling you, I don't really try to just like say that will happen, and I don't think something like that will happen. But it's just like there's a possibility for any crazy shit, bro. Like there's just, bro, there's a chance, bro. Like there's shit that we don't even know about the rest of this world we live in, nigga. We're only scratching the surface.
We ain't even scratching the surface. We're not to get off topic, man. Like I remember my buddy, he's into real science, and so he was telling me how like the sea, like we haven't. There's a sea, and then below the sea, there's like a certain amount of, we all know there's fishes that down there, there's creatures that we don't know nothing about. This all this so far below, but then he said there's another part. And I remember that movie, Meg. It had what's my man, Jason Stratham, and it was about a shark. And the shark was, but it was a shark. It was a prehistoric shark, but it was one of the biggest sharks at one point in time. Mm-hmm. But it was under it was under the certain levels of the water and pressure. It broke the surface, and it came and it woke up. Mm-hmm. So in the day, I feel like reality is we know there's a whole bunch of stuff that we don't know. Mm-hmm. We know that it's a lot of things that they're keeping from us. There's technology out here that we haven't even seen yet that won't be brought out. That's why it's kind of weird when we see movies that are like futuristic. Mm-hmm. Like I love my movie. One of my best classic movies is Back to the Future. Mm-hmm. And I think it was like 3 that they was talking about how the Cubs won the World Series, but it was in the almanac. But today, though, you look at that movie. When was that movie? That movie was in the 90s. Mm-hmm. When did the Cubs win? Not a couple years ago. So it's like, how do you predict these things? It's like The Simpsons. They predicted the president was Trump. That was a episode almost 16 years ago.
I think certain things, bro, like with the Trump thing, I'm like, shit, anybody can take an idea from that and be like, oh, we're gonna push that.
I mean, but how?
Because you gotta think how popular Simpsons is, bro.
But how do you even think of like what made you sit at the table and say, hey, we're gonna make an episode where we think Donald Trump, like? It's scary, bro. Like that was, somebody sat down and everybody came to the table, came with the idea, but the same way that he became president was the same way it happened in life. Like the picture was down in the cartoon, it was him going down the stairs. He did the same shit, the same wave. It was like, nobody can tell me that you made something in the 90s, and then all of a sudden the 2000s come around this time the same way. No, like, but I mean, today, like, I can't even explain it, y'all. I mean,
that's what I say, bro. I will say this, bro. This is all I gotta say. With the coronavirus, everything that the Simpsons have predicted and all the different shows that have predicted the shit that's going
Family
on,
Guy.
It's like, I think with this, bro, if the coronavirus is done within that 30-day period, bro, where the schools has been closed and the NBA come back, bro, if they find a cure within that, bro, this all shit was a hoax, bro.
Yeah.
Because right now, bro, it ain't like the recession, bro, where niggas was losing their house and having to sell their house and going homeless. This ain't that. This is just some shit to where it's like they trying to distract us, and this is some real shit going on. But I'm telling you, like, if they find a cure within 30 days, bro, of when that happens, then this is not a hoax. Because if you find a cure within 30 days, bro, that's just like y'all was just trying to plan something for a month and pull some shit over us. But I feel like, to me, we'll see in the 30 days, like, if the NBA come back on, because basically if they bring it back on, niggas still got time to play a few more regular season games, then it's playoff time.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, we still got time. I just feel like this gives enough time for NBA players to
rest
and
like
get yourself together. Yeah. Really, low management for Kawhi. You know, I feel like
to me, bro, and like, I don't want to use it, but from the basketball standpoint, this is good for the players. I know a lot of them gonna be out of rhythm though. But I feel like, to me, it's just kind of crazy because the shit was just getting good and good. Like, after Bron and them beat one of the top two teams in the West and then the East, it's like, nigga, this shit was finna get great. Like, the playoffs was finna really be some shit to watch. But we'll see, man. The Corona shit, man, I think I ain't been really tripping too much about it because it's just, I understand what everybody's trying to do. They just trying to keep it from spreading. I'm like, and that makes sense. I'm like, when they said Canada, like, what? I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, they had already
I read something on Twitter. It had a list of, like, all the countries.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, Italy,
like,
hitting it bad.
Like, Canada already isolated that shit, bro. So they ain't even.
Oh yeah, another thing, fans, if y'all want to take a flight, take a flight. I'm looking at all these flights. I haven't checked all of them, but just from seeing what people have been posting, people are taking all these trips. I feel like it might be dangerous to take these trips right now because of what's going on. But hell, you can go take a trip to fucking France for like $30-$40, like, which is probably impossible after this is all over because all the regular prices gonna go back up. Because a trip like that, a round trip, it's about $800 depending on what it is. But for something like this, seriously.
Because kids are trying to get, because they was talking about kids are trying to get back home.
Yeah, I mean, that too. Like, it's like, you know, you gotta, I know a lot of parents are upset right now because, not upset, but it kind of messes up their rhythm with their schedule because a lot of their kids are gonna be out of school for like a couple weeks. Yeah. I remember a friend of mine, he said his kid gonna be out till like April to like middle of April. So he over here trying to figure out what the fuck he about to do. And I'm like, I know that's kind of hectic for the rest of y'all parents, but y'all make it work. The good thing is we are in the era where kids can do their homework online and, you know, do what they need to do, but
yeah, that is. I'm telling you, bro, that is crazy, bro. Because if you think about it, bro, it depends on how parents are. Like, if your parents if everybody leave at the house at the same time, nigga, and ain't nobody gonna be at the house, like, nigga, I had that. Like, my parent, like, nigga, after, like, the probably last person that left in the house was probably, like, maybe 7 in the morning. Yeah. And me and my brother go to school, bro. We was the last niggas to leave, bro. So, nigga, ain't nobody at the crib, nigga.
It's kind of rough for the younger kids, like your parents that have the younger kids, because now it's like they gotta go to work. Like you just pretty much said, but it's like. I know it's gonna work itself out. That we just gotta stick together. I think this is, like I said, another wake up call for this year because we're 3 months in. Yet again, I'm gonna repeat it: 3 months in, and there's so much shit going on, and we ain't even touched the surface. So just imagine when the weather breaks and we're summertime. Like, what else can we really go through? You know, but you know, for the years and years and years are going on, they said the world was gonna come to an end. Didn't happen. I mean, this is kind of something different. I will say, out of my 28 years on this earth, this is the first time I've seen something a little out of the element. I mean, they shutting down jobs, you know. We got people at the gig that's positive for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they're going to, you know, shut us down. But you never know. But like I said, you got schools. Sports was the biggest thing that hit me. I'm like, y'all shutting down sports already? The NCAA, y'all talk about fans can't come. I think they said in the March Madness, they said they were going to have family and friends. I thought those were fucking friends.
Nah, they closed that.
They closed that down now, but it started off. The announcement came out saying no fans will be coming, only family and friends. But I'm like, aren't those fans too? So I'm like, but you know, in the day, like now, I see certain teams are withdrawing from this until they know. But that's a good thing because in the day you don't want to put nobody at risk. And the good thing is, like I seen with the NBA, you know, I hope Gobert bounces back because you know it's not good to see he's not getting ate up on. You know, social media we want to make everything fucking funny, but it's kind of like good to know that he's in a good, his spirit is high because it's something serious. You know, you don't want to spread it, which was already spreaded, but it's like now everybody got to get tested. I don't even know if I got to get tested. You know, I've seen people sneeze around me a couple times, and I'm like, Corona, don't do this. I'm like, but you know, today y'all, like I said, step one, wash your hands, please. Please just sit here and like at all times. I don't care if you didn't got done wiping your ass or shaking hands with somebody, like elbows.
Like you can have it. You can have it. Most times you're not gonna always have your hands washed and your hand sanitizer on you every time you probably shake somebody's hand or you have to, or even you come in contact. But just remember, do not touch your face. If you feel like you gotta touch your face, go wash your hands.
Exactly. Like it don't, man.
Like just
20 seconds. 30. Actually, shit. Fuck it. Go 35 seconds. You know, because they say you're supposed to take 20 seconds to wash your hands. Really get the soap.
Just make sure you just got some good hot water. Just let it sit there and kind of steam it. If you got some lukewarm, then you be good. But you don't want to wash your hands in no cold water. It's not gonna kill the fucking germs.
Exactly. And you know, man, humans, people, stop tripping. Like, go to the store and act like y'all got some fucking sense, man. Cause like,
and the stores wasn't even finna sell out. What the hell y'all think Walmart was finna do? Stop trying to bring in goods and niggas was gonna be homeless, nigga? No.
I was laughing at the people that like taking pictures. Like, I mean, it was kind of weird that like,
bro, that shit was like a publicity stunt, bro. Niggas was doing that, bro. I'm like, bro, I understand y'all y'all showing us, but it don't matter. Like, I feel like to me, yeah, you letting us know that that in the store niggas did this, but it's like, what was you not gonna expect? Niggas was scared from the beginning.
Pictures, like the whole aisle I ain't never seen a whole aisle be empty. Like,
no, like not really like seeing in your own city.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Walmart on 86 was empty.
Yeah, right.
I haven't even attempted to go to a store.
No.
Like, yeah, my mom like the toilet tissue. That was another thing, y'all. Come on, man. What's up with the toilet tissue? Like, what are y'all taking toilet tissue? Like, how many of y'all need 40 to 50 toilet tissues? Like, and I mean, do y'all really think your ass is gonna hurt? Like, are you feeling like you got a rash?
My thing is, what the hell y'all thought we was gonna have this for a whole year and niggas was gonna have to, nigga, you gonna run out of food before the year come, nigga.
You know, it's just more worse when you see like the TikTok videos and people making big jokes about it or dancing to like.
That's what I said, bro. That's what I said, bro. This shit's not only know what we taking, because, bro, dude, if it was really to a point, nigga, if like the niggas that caught it here, bro, died in 48 hours, bro, niggas would not be doing nothing, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying, bro? If it caused death, nigga, like straight after, niggas would be what? Oh hell no, bro. I'm about to go see my girl. I'm about to go see my bro. Niggas be. That's what I said. Niggas is still going on with every day. Yeah, bro.
I mean, you just gotta be careful. Now, I ain't going out though. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, one thing for sure, you gonna go out tonight or you gonna go out moving forward. Make sure you watch what you're doing. Make sure, like, you know, at the clubs and stuff, watch who makes your drinks, because I be seeing people, bro, like, their hands ain't clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you hitting the bottle, man, I would not hit a bottle. I wouldn't hit a blunt. Have your own weed, have your own stuff.
Should be high before you get there.
Exactly. There you go. I mean, you know, like I said, overall, man, we know what's going on right now with this coronavirus, you know, but at the same time, we need to be smart. I shouldn't feel like nobody should be losing their life. As much as we see people right now dying overseas, this is more serious overseas more than America. But we bring in that type of negative energy, everybody panicking. If the news if CNN ain't come on, if your TV ain't randomly pop on and say panic, don't panic. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, I didn't understand it, bro, because it was just to a point like I don't understand. Like, yeah. First of all, this is my thing. When there's a million people that got infected, then that's when I'd be a little concerned. Because that's a million people, bro. That's a lot of people. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I know it's like, I forgot how many people that stay in America, but again, that's a lot. A million, bro. Like, that's hella spread in like probably every state if you thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, to me, bro, I'm like, bro, we alright, bro. We ain't even at 100. We ain't even at 100,000 or 1,500 or 500,000 people, bro. I'm not even worried right now. We don't have that many people infected here. So we doing the best thing right now to keep kids and all that from getting it, and
that's the main thing. I know they said, like, if you they showed a chart, it's mainly the older people between 50 and 80 that got it.
Senior citizens
type shit. But today we gotta watch out for the kids, cause I mean, like even like the babies, man. You see how babies, like, you know how sometimes you see a baby, you'll let a baby put something in their mouth just because you think it's like, oh, it's cool and dandy, but like nah, like everything needs to be wiped down. I wouldn't even let my child or somebody else's child put something in their mouth, knowing that right now what is going on, we don't want that. Would not want to see no child go through something like this. But y'all just need to be smarter, y'all humans, fans, everybody across the world, man. Just be smart, man. Like right now we are okay. If the world was gonna come to end, trust me, it would happen so damn quick. We all be at the gates just looking at each other like, y'all ready?
This shit would have happened yesterday, bro. After what to me, if the shit was gonna hit the fan, the shit would have happened on Friday. It hit the fan, bro.
It'd be like on that SpongeBob, it was my leg. It'd be crazy. Man, look, don't even. I wish they like even like. If we had an apocalypse or like zombie stuff, like I wouldn't even come outside. Like if somebody knocked at my door, I wouldn't answer. I was like, if the purge, as long as we don't have the purge, y'all, I'm cool. I wouldn't even trip about none of this stuff. The moment we have the purge, then we need to be ready. I'm going somewhere. Actually, I'm gonna hop on the game and I'm gonna smack niggas. But I ain't coming outside. Like, fuck, not doing it. Like. I see people already ready for that, and I be worried, thinking to myself, like, we won't even have that type of. If the world came down to us having a purge, then we can trip.
I don't even know, bro. Because I just feel like, to me, if as a civilization, bro, if we come down to that, bro, that means that we're running low on resources of just life. Then at that point, you know what I'm saying, bro? There's no point of doing anything, nigga. You're just trying to survive, because you're annually just fucking motherfuckers up, nigga. Bro, you know what I'm saying? You waiting to kill a motherfucker every year, bro, and this shit's not gonna stop, bro. From the movies, bro, like that, nigga, that happened, nigga. If that shit played, bro, then nigga, that's every year. After the government has put that in the law, nigga, over.
Oh yeah, then that's over. I
you know what I'm saying?
I have to question the government now.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Letting us out here murder rate about to go skyrocket.
The fuck, nigga?
And they gonna be like, oh, it's all over. Who's alive? Call us at 1-800. You're alive. I'm not fucking with y'all. So.
Bro, that's what I said, bro. Like, the world's not coming to no end like that.
Nah.
We gonna be a thriving, surviving.
We'll be alright,
people.
Y'all.
Shit's gonna happen. A lot of shit like this gonna happen more.
Just say your prayers to the overseas people. Like, if there's any way that we can help. Like I said, I'm thankful for the people that have donated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like for the rich and wealthy, those are the ones that can like really put out and give back. This is the time to do it. This is, like I said, I think it's just another wake up call for us to realize how valuable our life is and how much we must value life, because shit's getting real and we don't even know it because we're not seeing it. It's not even it's not something we're seeing right now, because imagine if we was overseas in these countries on a daily basis in their shoes, waking up on some oddly shit saying, hey, is this a virus? Wooty woo, is 5,000 people dying and where you're at. Like, we ain't even feeling that like how they are. So we just gotta realize we gotta stick together. But wash your hands, y'all. Stop playing, man. Man, don't play. Soap, hand sanitizer, all that. Elbows, just dab up, look around, chin, none of that stuff. Hugs is cool, but quick 5 seconds, none of that. We ain't kissing nobody right now. Like, well, if you are, shit, you better hope they ain't got it. But we gonna wrap up this episode, man. I hope that y'all really was sinking in on this and taking heed about what we talk about, because this corona is serious. But this is Sean D, my brother
Rekardi,
and this is the Twin Brothers Podcast. And until next time, man, remember, please wash your hands.
Love y'all.
Peace.
Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. We got our hands up, but please don't shoot.